Welcome to your Mandala Oracle Crystal reading. I also brought in some medicine card, animal spirit cards. So we've got 3 decks today that are crystal decks. We have a medicine card, animal spirit deck. We have an oracle card, and fairy oracles, and mandala cards. So, oh, and I've got the White Sage Tarot that are just the major arcanas for this one. So if we need a qualifier, I let intuition guide the reading. I've been trying to like set out a spread of 12 and 9, and it always turns into something else. So just decide to let spirit guide it, and however it resonates, and it will resonate for the larger collective. So I will probably be reading a little bit from the Liquid Crystal book. I really enjoy these cards, and I've worked with them a lot, but I'm trying to, it's very comprehensive study for the Oracle, and I'm trying to learn more, so I would like to share it with you as I go along. So it's been quite a few months, but I'm trying to incorporate it in where I can do in-depth liquid crystal readings. So we'll see how that goes. It's always fun to learn new things and try different things out and see what works for other people. So welcome, welcome. Okay, well, I have pre-shuffled the cards, so I'm just going to cut the decks real quick as I name them. This is the Journey with Nichole Mandala card. This is actually the last sealed deck that I had, so those actually are not available anymore. This is the Fairy Oracle cards. Hope everybody's doing well today. This is the crystal deck. Amanda is her name. And this is the Eternal Crystal deck. Trying to go as fast as I can here. I like that you guys can see that I shuffle them. Oh, I know I say it all the time, but I love the quality of these cards. Love, love, love. Hello, I haven't seen you in a little while. I know you've been wanting to come out in the readings, so some animal spirit. I'm just going to pull one animal spirit right off the bat for our overall energy. Oh, of course. Oh my goodness. It's wild. This is ay ay ay. Hey, you know, you just can't make this shit up. You just can't. So this is the wild card in the deck, and this actually represents to me wild animal. It's a wild spirit, wild and free. It also is like a blank slate for a reading, so it's just, if we feel we need to, I don't know what the purpose of this one was, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it right here, and we're gonna just keep moving along. It's just funny. It's just the messages that come out here is just, you just gotta laugh. It's funny how this all works out. Wealth, oh my God. Oh, what a fantastic first card for the reading. This is fantastic. The velvet richness of your heart will match your physical riches. Prosperity awaits for your acknowledgement of how rich you feel right now. Feeling the wealth now attracts the wealth now. I am full of abundant, wealthy thoughts now. So fantastic. Okay, we're just going to keep going here. The rainbow, all right, so just weathered some kind of storm. And the decisions are now that you can see the rainbow, the decisions, you've got like more decisions than you thought you would have to make, making it through this storm. It doesn't mean that they're hard decisions, it's just there's so many decisions. And it was quite a storm that you just went through, so you know that the the rainbow's right there, and then you see all these, the variety of decisions that you have. So it's not necessarily stressful, but it is definitely have a multitude of opportunities here, and the higher self definitely needs to come into play for some direction here. So we're going to go ahead and pull 3 more. Freedom. All right. Love. Connected. Okay. All right. So I love it when the love and the connected come up together. That's it's really about a beautiful union. And the fact that the wealth here, there's freedom, looks like there's you know, some travel involved after the decisions are made. So let's bring in some crystal energy. Pearl, purity. Okay. Lodestone, earth embrace. This one's about grounding, lots of grounding, which is interesting because we're not seeing a lot of on the spiritual vision. Okay. I am going to read from the book on the pearl. Pearl very rarely comes up in my readings. So I want to get in a quick look here. It gives the components, so I'm just going to... okay, the healing nature of the pearl is highly emotional. It captures this ability mainly via its formation process, where it begins with as an irritant within the oyster, something as simple as a grain of sand. As the oyster attempts to heal and purify itself, its secretions create the pearl. This process mimics our human emotional journey here on earth, stumbling upon irritants and lessons, then by their embrace, recreating ourselves as a thing of divine beauty. In simplicity, the pearl teaches us to embrace our emotions as they are the way forward to perfection. She shows us and holds within her the cyclic nature of all things, teaching that from the most trying circumstances, if we feel, we will evolve into completion, and then the completion will be tested so we can grow higher and stronger again and again. Now, this is interesting. So there really has been some kind of storm. So interesting how the wealth card comes before it. It almost makes me feel like someone maybe has received an inheritance due to a loss. And this type of storm, because these are two pretty stormy cards. Like, it's good, they're good, they show what happens in this storm. So the stormy cards aren't coming up, but the after effects of the storm is coming up in the reading. So what with the emotional tie with this, it makes me feel that you're gonna maybe be a little cold-hearted and angry, maybe not even angry, but just you're going to turn off your emotional feelings from this storm. Yes, there's a rainbow, and yes, there's beautiful decisions, and you've got the freedom to travel, and you have love and wealth, and you're connected and everything, but you're going to turn off your emotions, and you're going to be a little cold, as you will. Yeah, cold is a way to say it, I guess. So let's read from Lodestone, Earth Embrace. A lot of times that when that comes up, and that's usually about grounding. So I'm just going to do this real quick because it's good not to miss anything, you know? Okay. Magnetite. It's also magnetite. Okay, I didn't know that. So magnetite and lodestone are the same. Well, that is a very grounding magnetic energy then. Let's see here. If lodestone has come to you today, the masculine and feminine aspects of self are attempting to find balance. Often this will present as spells of dizziness, a feeling of being lost in life or unanchored in the physical world. The choices we make in the world are best made from a balanced space. Okay, and then we have all this decision here. So before you make these big decisions that are right before you, make sure that you have, you go ahead and keep your emotion in it. It's okay to have that emotion and to feel that emotion. And don't base it just on logic alone. And then make sure you're grounded in earth, like that whole earth grounding. So get in nature and get barefoot, you know, put your feet in the ground and hug some trees and get some magnetite and obsidian, you know, some grounding energy. And then you've got the vision card, which is all about the visualization of what could be. Because this really is a very, there isn't like trauma that's showing up in here. It's the after effects of something that has happened, some kind of big storm. And but you came out looking like a beautiful pearl, and the rainbow came out, you know, with all this beauty. But now there's some decisions to be made, and it's going to be hard. You got to find that balance now to make those big clearer decisions, whatever those decisions are. But this love and this connection here, there's something here that's really going to help you with that. So maybe the fairies, actually let's bring in the eternal crystal for a second. Ceruse, okay, Cerusite, and this is about travel. And this is the one I said there's going to be some travel. I actually have never seen this, but I do know Cerusite is what it's, Cerusite, sorry. I can't say wolf either, so whatever. Let me hold it up here so you can see it. Isn't it beautiful? It's like a snowflake. So this is about root chakra too. This is, there is a lot of grounding that's needed, which will help with the decisions. And the decisions seem to be about travel. You've got a lot of travel cards here. So 3 of them. So, because this connected usually represents travel as well. So with the vision, maybe, yeah, I can see there's, I mean, I can see how you could probably put everything you want into that mix, but it's, I don't know if it's travel so you can relocate or if you'll be relocating while you're traveling. I'm not really sure. Let's get one more eternal crystal here. Oh, the heart chakra, dioptaz. This is about direction, heart chakra, and what's truly, so yeah, wow, you do have some, you really, it's not even a crossroads, it's a crossroads times 10. Wow, you have a lot of loving heart chakra that's like keeping you together. It's all, that's what keeps you together. That's your like base, your soul base. But so many decisions and so many different paths. It's not like, you know, like you have to run. It's like you are just like, oh my goodness, I have so many opportunities, and it looks like it might just be a little bit overwhelming. What's the Smithsonite here? Smithsonite, soothing, nurturing, accepting. Drawing this card signifies the need to look closely at your behavior. What is being drawn unconsciously from outdated childhood patterns? So maybe other people have made your decisions for you before, and that soothing, nurturing, which is kind of along the love card too. Maybe you need to do that for yourself, and be confident in your decisions and accept your decisions for like have some pride behind your decisions a little bit, but know that it's all based on love. But this travel, I'm not really sure what the purpose is of the travel, but it's definitely has to do with these decisions. Definitely with these decisions. So I feel like there's lots of love and connected type feeling. Like people are, I think it's people. You're just, you're definitely, this isn't like a lonely type of adventure. This is full of lots of love. It just seems like, it's like you're a new person. This huge storm that you just went through and came out looking, like a pearl. It's like all about love. And what's this? Tourmaline. Drawing this card indicates it's time to move towards unity with all things. Connect with nature and let the eternal cycles of life bring you balance and wisdom. Okay, the eternal cycles of life bring you balance. So there might have been a loss of a loved one here. And now you kind of have the freedom to travel, and you have a different type of freedom. You've got that wealth. There's no question that you can't. This is about unity, love, and protection, which is right along the lines of this connected card. It's kind of, you have lots of love around you and just support. That's what I feel, like a support type feeling. Higher consciousness, which is just long lines. And just thinking about this wild card for a second, this always comes up in that nomad type of reading where there is travel involved and stuff, kind of like that wild and free spirit. So I feel like this storm that you went through and this new type of higher awakening of yourself, it's like you found out how amazing you are. And these decisions now are based on that whole feeling of how amazing you are. And you've got this wild and free spirit about you, which is cool. I can kind of feel it now. It's like you're just, because I'm a wild and free spirit, so it takes one to know one type thing. But I feel how the travel and the freedom is just more about the exploration and wanting to connect and love with others. It isn't necessarily a mission or even regarding employment or anything like that. It's more about kind of like, oh, I'm going to India to find some peace and connect with love, type. Not on that high of a religious level, but with a higher consciousness, it is possible it can reach to that point. So let's pull one more here. Make music. So it's all about the love and the connection, and this is the vision card. These kind of come together. There's a lot to celebrate here, and it's like a new endeavor and a new life, and reaching that higher state with that love. I'm going to pull one more card here. We're going to do the tarot, and we're going to actually read from her book. She has a little different outlook than the traditional tarot, and it's always really fun. I love the artwork in this. This is the White Sage Tarot. So what is tarot message do we have for this reading today? And what information can you help us with? What's this? Hierophant. Okay, so maybe, my goodness. I'm gonna wait and read hers before it might actually just come up when I read it, and you'll understand why I'm saying that. The Hierophant, inner teacher, power of letting go. The Hierophant is all about learning good judgment. No need to search, the answers lie deep inside. You only need to sit and quiet your mind. This deer knows how to be a deer. Although she is vulnerable, she is confident yet relaxed. And I love it. It is like, you have so much love here, and soothing energy. Almost maybe all this nurturing energy is your higher self just saying it's okay to just let this storm go. It was big. There's no doubt about it. This rainbow only comes up when something major. I'll even read it so you can hear it. We all know to look up towards the end of a storm, for that is where we will find the rainbow. If it has been tough piercing through this storm, this mandala card reassures you the rainbow is near or here. I look for all positive outcomes and rainbows. So there's no doubt about it with these two right here. It's like a diamond. It was like a diamond in the rough situation, not you, but the situation. But with all this beautiful heart chakra, loving energy, and balance, and grounding, and nature. So I say just connect with nature, and it's okay to let go and be confident with who you are. I mean, look at how peaceful and beautiful that is. It's just, you have the key. You have the key to your heart. You have the key to wealth. You know, you have the key to freedom. I mean, look at this. You have the key to connection. You're connected in all of this. So just be confident, relax. I mean, think about it. Look how vulnerable a deer really is out in the forest, especially with all those hunters. You know what I mean? It's like, I mean, not to mention all the animal predators. I mean, completely vulnerable, yet very confident in the journey. So there's your key right there. It's very beautiful. I love the ending of this. I mean, I love the beginning because, you can never go wrong when you get the wealth card. But I love how it turned out, and I hope this was helpful for you, and keep that wild and free spirit alive. Okay, thank you for joining me. Please hit the like and please subscribe. I'm just really excited to be getting new subscribers every day, and it's just so fun, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you, and peace out.